for the start of this golden anniversary Rose Bowl game. And now it's my pleasure to bring to you the man who is going to call the play-by-play, one of the fine sports announcers in this nation of ours, Bob Wolf.
Thank you, Larry Stewart. Hi, everybody. Happy New Year. Beautiful afternoon. Temperature in the 80s here in the Rose Bowl. Packed stadium. We're getting set now for the kickoff. The University of Illinois, the Fighting Illini, in the dark jerseys with the orange numeral, and Big Jim Plankenhorn. Known as the Horn to his teammates and to his fans, who's been an exceptional footer all year, getting set to kick. He's a senior. And the University of Washington, Medved, one of the deep men on the left, Cope on the right deep, and Steve Bramwell in the center, awaiting now the boot from Jim Plankenhorn. Stands. Many folks across the way start to rise. We're on the Illinois side to be hearing a lot of cheers for the Illinois sector on this side. The official looks over toward the sideline as we await the start of this game. Washington, the Big Six champion, with a 6-4 record against Illinois, the Big Ten champions, 7-1-1. And we'll be seeing some interesting offensive and defensive formations. Now we're getting set for the boot to start off the Rose Bowl game. Plankenhorn approaches the ball. Here is the boot. It's a short kick. It's carrying down to the 10-yard line. Taken by Cope. Right to the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30. Across the 30 to the 34-yard line, and down he goes. Moving that ball back from the 10 to the 34-yard line. And the University of Washington now puts the ball in play at that point. Operates out of the I formation. A fumble and a pitch out as Douglas finally gets the ball out to his halfback, Cope. Cope switches to the right side across the 40, out of bounds to the 43. For loss. Right now on the 42-yard line. There's a flag down in the play as contact is made from the right side of the line of Illinois. On the 37-yard line of Washington. In the I formation, a pitch out to Cope, again off the right side, sweeps around the end, drives a big hole, goes forward for a first down, and is at the midfield line before he's driven out of bounds by Jim Warren, coming across from the secondary to knock him out of bounds. Dave Cope, a co-captain, twice now swept successfully around that right side, which is the left end of the University of Illinois. Once again, it's a pitch out. This time goes to Medved. Medved cuts off the left side, finds daylight there, goes down almost to the 40-yard line. 2nd and 1 to go. And a buck at the center of the line is stopped hard as big Bill Miner comes in and stops the fullback coming up on the play. And Charlie Browning, who tried to pick up that yardage, is stopped in his tracks. He fakes to Browning, pitches out to Cope. Cope, almost trapped, wriggles away, gets across the 40, flag is down on the play, and picks up what may be a first down. However, the initial signal here is given against the University of Washington. Will be their center. They have a flanker off to the right this side, and the left end is split. In motion goes Medved. A quick pass to Lipke is complete. Lipke down in his tracks after making the catch at the 38-yard line. Coming up fast is number 41, Mike Dundee, to make the stop. The ball spotted. Here's Douglas on a keeper play, and he's hit and down almost in his tracks as Archie Sutton and Bill Miner come in for the University of Illinois. Ball spotted with a 1-yard advance, who split wide to the right. And this time, in motion goes Cope. A flag on the play. Lipke getting that ball on a quick one over the center there, but there's a flag on the play. The ball moved to the 30-yard line. Douglas to Lipke on the play on the quick pass, and we'll see who the penalty will be against. The initial signal is illegal motion, and Gainer to Lipke, and the ball spotted now on the Illinois 41-yard line. Will be 2nd and 13 to go. The Washington Huskie. In motion is Medved, back to passes Douglas. They pass to Cope, complete to the 30. He's at the 25-yard line, and down he goes. He was hit at the 25-yard line as Butkus came up to make the tackle. Low number 26, George Donnelly. Douglas with a quick pass to Cope this time. Bill Douglas is first down. The ball's in the 31. This time a fake to Browning. Douglas keeps, tries to make home to the 20-yard line. Still moving to the 15. Down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. Bill Douglas faking to Browning, rolling out, going off that right side. Found daylight. A beautiful block thrown off that right tackle spot, and he ran in between Cole Hagan and picks up a first down on the 14-yard line.
Bill Douglas was the man who was hurt on that last play for the University of Washington. He's having a little knee trouble, and they have to bring the stretcher out.
That makes his next appearance of the year here in the Rose Bowl game. Seiler fakes, keeps, and there he goes off the right side, picking up 4 yards as he blasts his way off the right side, finally driven out of bounds as he approaches the 10-yard line. The ball we spotted on the 11. Dick Butkus is in motion, and the ball is given off by Seiler to Charlie Browning, as Browning in the fullback spot rams his way off the right side, but can't find much of a hole, picks up barely 1 yard. While he was in there in 2 attempts, picked up 29 yards, but he's now sidelined, and Seiler is operating the formation. A quick pass by Seiler is complete to Lipke. Lipke is hit, fumbles the ball. It pops out of his hands. Illinois recovers the ball. Riley Fox recover the ball for the University of Illinois as that ball hopped out of the hands of Lipke on a quick pass over the line by Seiler, and the ball popped into the hands of Fox. Warren supplied the tackle. So Illinois takes over and moved that ball now as they took that ball on their own 8-yard the tackle. So Illinois takes over and moved that ball now as they took that ball on their own 8-yard line. Moved the ball with Mike Dundee running that ball for 2 yards in the first. Grabowski this time rams off the left side and moves the ball a bit further from the goal line out to the 13-yard line. Moves the ball a bit further from the goal line out to the 13-yard line. Tolliver again hands off, but again Grabowski bams off the left side of the line, close to a first down now, moving that ball out to the 19-yard line. It may be a first down as you look over toward the sideline stripe. Dave Kopay was in on that stop, and there's a marker on the play. So Tolliver calls the signals. Tolliver fakes, keeps, and spins off the left tackle spot. Can't find a hole, and he's hit as he crosses the 10, moves to the 12-yard line. And back in safety is Bramwell for the Huskies. There's the boot. It's carrying that to the 45-yard line. Rolls at the 45 across midfield and rolls down to the 48-yard line where it is dead at that spot. Punt, and the ball spotted in Illinois territory, the Illinois 47. All right, the Huskies ball. Seiler pitches out to Medved. Medved trying to sweep the end, can't find a hole. He's thrown back for a loss close to midfield. Coming back with you once again. Here's the I formation. The Huskies with the ball. In motion, Kopay. Seiler pitches over the middle. It's incomplete. Intended for Joe Mancuso. The big end sped downfield, a sophomore 6-footer, but he was well covered on the play by George. And 32 seconds to go in the first quarter and no score in the ball game. Seiler rolls out, keeps the ball. Now he throws a lateral which goes right by the receiver on the lateral. Illinois may have recovered as the ball goes squirting around. A Washington back dives in. Bramwell dives in and he wrests the ball away, and Washington recovers. So it's 4th and 12. Punt formation. Redmond back to boot. Barely gets it off. A high, deep kick. It's carrying down to the 10-yard line. A reverse spin at the 10. It goes back to the 12, and it's down at the 12.5-yard line. And now it's Fred Castardo who takes over for Illinois after that 37-yard punt at the quarterback spot. So Freddie Castardo is in directing the team. Castardo hands off, and there's a plunge off the left side as Al Wheatland tries to pick up yardage, moving up for Illinois. It's second down coming up, 8 yards to go. The ball nose to the 15-yard line, Illinois territory. No score, first period of the ball game. There's a handoff and a quick opener through the line. Winning with the ball is Al Wheatland, and Wheatland blasts his way over the 20 to the 23-yard line. Rolling out to pass now is Castardo. Can't find anybody to pass to. Keeps the ball, goes off the right side, and is finally down at the 24-yard line. Forsberg and Otis get on the stop for the Washington Huskies, along with Jim Norton. That means it'll be second to its present position. It's 2nd and 9 to go. And this time, running with the ball is Price. Price up the left side, finds the big hole, crosses the 35, moves to the 40-yard line. Down at the 40-yard line, and there's a marker on the play. Go wide to the right this time, operating out of the T. Castardo goes to pass. He throws, and it's complete to the 33-yard line. Complete to the end, Callaghan, who was immediately down on the play by Stroud and Otis. A brilliant day. The temperatures in the 80s. Once again, Costado on a quick handoff off the right side. Wheatland this time goes across the 35 to the 36-yard line. And coming in on the stop this time is O'Brien, number 62, along with Otis, number 31. Backfield is split. The flank of one to the left. A quick opener off the left side. Sam Price, the ball carrier. Crosses the 40, goes to the 43-yard line. Is stopped finally at the 43. And that advance right now means that'll be no score in the ball game. This time in motion goes Fern. And the ball is fumbled. Looks like it's recovered by Washington. Ball stepped up in the air. Recovered by Greenlee. As that ball was fumbled, popped up in the air, and Greenlee recovered and was stopped in his tracks as the Huskies take over on the Illini 42. Makes his first appearance. The injured back is in the ball game. Seiler throws, and it is a complete pass for the University of Washington Huskies. Making the catch was Stroud, and he's immediately down after picking up a first down on the 24-yard line. Ron Fern, who have a first down on the Illinois 24. A play off the left side. The ball carrier Seiler himself as the quarterback keeps and goes inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. He was Stroud as the flank and wide to the left in the I formation. Seiler keeps the ball, rolls along the line, and Redmond reaches out and Washington reaches out and grabs him as he's skirting the line, and down he goes. Line in Illinois territory. I formation, flank to wide. In motion goes the halfback, back to pass to Seiler. He fumbles the ball. There's a scramble, and Washington recovers. Illinois recovers the ball. Wiley Fox knocked it out of his hands, and it was recovered by Ed Washington. Now Tolliver is in at the quarterback spot for the Illini. They have the ball on their own 26. Tolliver rolls out to his left to pass. He's being rushed. He is hit, and he is thrown for a loss on the play. Jerry Nowakowski, and now Warren is a flank to wide to the right. Back to pass is Tolliver. He looks, he throws, and it's intended for Warren and batted out of his hands by Mike Stroud. So the pass incomplete, stopping the clock with just 19 seconds to go in the first quarter of play, and there's no score here between the University of Washington Huskies and the University of Illinois. The right end is split this time. Back is Tolliver on the draw play. A quick handoff to Grabowski. Grabowski wiggles off his left side, swings away from one man, finds the hole, goes to the 37-yard line, and is finally dropped to the 37. Grabowski almost pinned in, managed to swing his hips, elude one tackler, shake off another, and moves forward to the 37-yard line before Norton and O'Brien finally drag him down. And they're going to have a measurement to see whether or not there is a first down, but the clock stopped with 3 seconds to go in this first quarter of play. Stretching out the chains right now, it is very close, and we're awaiting the decision. Looks like they are short, and it is short just by inches. So that means with just seconds to go in the first quarter, it's 4th and inches to go. The ball on the 37-yard line of Illinois. And that's the end of the first quarter with the score, Illinois nothing, Washington nothing. And they're going to run for it, and they make it. As Jim Grabowski dives over the left side of the line, a 4th and inches situation. They decided to go for it, although they were on their 37, and the gamble paid off. Illinois, they make it, dancing the ball to the 40. All right, it's a first down, Illinois, and the ball is given off to Sam Price. He skirts the right side, and he's hit hard and driven out of bounds. He moved to the 43-yard line and was hit there at the 43 as moving toward the left. Now he shifts over and flanks down on the left. Back to pass is the quarterback, Tolliver. He looks for one, throws for one. Ward gets his mitts in the ball, and he's hit at the point of impact. And the ball is jostled free as Dave Cope came up and hit him hard. Dave Cope, a senior, in motion was Warren that time. He went to a shift position. This time it's Fern who's a flank to Ward to the left. Tolliver goes back to pass. He looks. He throws a pass deep downfield intended for Fern. Overthrown well over his head. He was being guarded by Al. 13 yards deep. Brownwell is the deep safety for the Huskies. Here's the boot. It's a high kick carrying down to the 20-yard line, bouncing inside the 20, still rolling. A good roll to the 10, still rolling, and it goes down to the 7-yard line where it's finally down at the 7 by Mueller of Illinois. A fine boot and a good roll back. And this time the give is to the halfback, Ron Medved, and Medved blasts forward across the 10, picking up good yardage to the 13-yard line before he's brought down by Fox and Fern on the play. The tight end is split. The handoff this time goes to Cope, who can't find yardage off the left side. He was hit by the right side of the Illinois line. Coming up first in the play was Butkus, and the quarterback keeps the ball himself, Seiler. He spins off the right tackle, goes forward to the 15 for short yardage, and Butkus and Fox both brought him down. Bill Seiler, a senior, and now back to punt is the University of Washington. They get off the boot as Redmond gets it off. There's a marker on the play. Dundee signaled for a fair catch, took the ball at the 49-yard line, but there's a marker back on the play. And a holding penalty will be coming up shortly. So here's a penalty being stepped off, holding against
Position of the day.
So it's now the Huskies' ball, the 31-yard line. Seiler back to pass. He's being rushed, and he is pulled down to the ground as Ed Washington grabs him with one hand, big number 66, and just throws him down to the ground as an official would throw down a marker. Big Ed Washington, a junior, 218-pounder. Second and 16. Seiler calling signals from the I formation. He throws over the center to complete to Lipke. And Lipke moves the ball to the 36-yard line. He was hit in his tracks as Ron Fern came up to make the tackle for Illinois. Short hop pass, 29 yards passing, by the way. Seiler directing the team in the I formation. Seiler throws, and it is intended for Lipke. It was jarred out of his hands. Lipke batting in his own 21 in a 4th and 5 situation. There's Redmond's boot. It's a beauty. A long one, fair catch signal for, and Illinois will take that ball on the 27-yard line as Mike Dundee, the defensive safety man. It's 1st and 10 for the Illini. There's a fumble, and let's see who recovers. It's going to be close. Illinois getting set, fumbles, and Washington tips over. Recovered for Washington. Castardo on the exchange fumbled that ball, giving it off. 6-yard line. Seiler rolling out, keeps and holds onto the ball as he goes forward for just 1 yard on the play to the 24-yard line. Washington in possession. Seiler calling signals. Man in motion is Medved. Pass over to the complete to Mancuso at the end. He moves the ball all the way down to the 7-yard line. Mancuso, big sophomore, reached high and grabbed that ball. He was tackled after making the catch by Fern as Mancuso brings that ball to the 7-yard line. Donnelly also in on the stop. And so it's 1st and goal to go. The Washington Huskies in possession after a recovered fumble. The pass to Mancuso is now out and pounding at the Illinois goal line. They operate out of the I formation. I formation with a halfback split to the right. There's the handoff. And no gain off the right side. The Huskies come up out of the huddle. Seiler this time slides the line. He pitches back to Cope. Cope!
Illinois slid the line to the left. Rolling out, pitched out to Cope, and Cope cut it off the left with Holland holding. Here's the boot, and it is good. And so the Washington Huskies go out in front by a score of 7-0. Larry?
That play was the fourth play in a series that started on the 27. As I just finished telling you, Bob, the fumble set the whole thing up, and in 4 plays, the Washington Huskies went 27 yards, and that was a beautiful pitch out by the quarterback. He held that ball to the very last possible second and pitched out to Cope, and once this big senior from North Hollywood, California gets up steam, he's pretty tough to stop. He went in practically standing up the extra point good, and now Washington has the 7-0 lead. And I will say this, they have definitely outplayed this Illinois football team in the first half. The score coming with 8 minutes and 26 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Here are 100,000 looking on. Norton approaches the ball, and here's the boot. It's a long line drive going in the end zone. Taken in the end zone. And run out by Paulson to the 15, the 20. And he's hit just shy of the 20-yard line, and down he goes. Ground game inside and outside, and be able to throw. And here's a quick open to the ball carrier's Paulson. He skirts off the right side, moves forward to the 24-yard line, and is finally down. The ball spotted now just across the 25 by about a half foot as Mike Stroud came in on the stop for the Huskies. Illinois with a 7-yard advance on play at second and third to go for the Illini. This time in motion is Fern. The ball is given by Castrano to Wheatland. Wheatland, the ball carrier off the right side. Again, it's Stroud coming in, number 20, along with Otis to stop him as he advances this time, moves the ball to the 29-yard line, and it's a first down on the play. Passes, gives off to his halfback, Paulson. Paulson can't find any room as he tries to cut it off the left side, and he's hit the line of scrimmage. Ball's forward for a half yard on the play. 31 of Washington playing a very fine game on defense so far. And now it's Fern moving that ball before he's tackled by Winters to the 37-yard line for a big advance in the play, close to a first down. On the play that time, Fern took the pass from Freddie Castardo, who completed 24 out of 50. Illini. A thrust off the left side by Paulson. He stopped at the line of scrimmage. He finally drives forward close to a first down, but whether or not he has picked it up is problematical. He's looking over toward the sideline. Cullen was in on the stop that time for the Huskies, along with Sortoon. It's very close to a first down. We're having a measurement as they bring in the chains. Ball game. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter of play. Back to pass goes Castrado. He's deep. He throws complete to Paulson. Paulson hit that ball at the 45-yard line, spins and goes forward 3 more yards before he's brought down by Mike Otis, who's been a standout so far for the Huskies in this first half defensively. That ball spotted at the 47.5-yard line. Illinois on the move right now. It's Capel right now is in that center spot. Castrado fakes, keeps the ball, rolls off the right side, and is driven out of bounds. Coming across was Jim Norton, number 70 of the Huskies, to drive him out of bounds. And they have average splits in the line. This time they have the end split. Castrado on the draw play, hands up to Wheatland. Wheatland is hit before he can get started. Dropped in his tracks on the draw play. Coming to lead that charge, big number 75, Jerry Knowles. This time the right end Schumacher is split as Castrado goes back to pass. A marker on the field. The pass intended for Fern is incomplete, and there are markers down on the play. Dick Geller, the co-captain, and the penalty given there is illegal motion, declined by the University of Washington. Average 118 carries and also caught some passes. He's at the fullback spot. It's 3rd and 11. Castrado back to pass, throws, and it's complete for a first down. Schumacher receives the ball on the 32-yard line. It's a first down for Illinois. Otis again made the stop. On the 32, first and 10 for Illinois. Castrado fakes, hands off, and the openers given this time to Jim Grabowski, who rams his way to the 25-yard line. Stopped at the 25, picking up good yardage for Illinois. 25-yard line. This time the ball is given to Price, who has come in the game, replacing Wheatland. He dives off the right side. Does not pick up the first down. He picks up just 1 yard on his dive off the right side. And he was stopped by Briggs along with Charlie Browning. Illinois in possession in Washington territory in the closing minutes of the first half. They plunge off the left side. The ball carrier Grabowski. Grabowski is hit by the right side of the Huskies line, and he too. Here's the big play coming up now, 4th and 1. And the ball is given off to Grabowski. He picks up the first down and more as he goes inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. Sampson finally made the stop as Jim Grabowski picks up the big yardage for a first down.
Bob, a great call by Fred Castardo. That Washington team was masked up the middle all the way.
So it's a first down coming up on the 14-yard line. Castardo rolls out to his left. He's being pursued. He throws over the goal line, and it is incomplete. It was out of the end zone. Intended for Schumacher, who was up against that far end line. The ball sailed right up, far over his outstretched arms, incomplete. Medved guarding him on the play. Washington 14. Huskies lead 7-0. Price is in motion for the University of Illinois. Castardo gives off to Grabowski. Grabowski pulls his way inside the 10-yard line with those hard, churning, driving legs, moving that ball to the 6-yard line. Mike Summers led the blocking. Copay finally came in for the stop that time as Jim Grabowski, who's been a human ramrod all this season for the Fighting Illini, drove that ball to the 6, where it's 3rd and 2 to go. It's on the 6-yard line of the Huskies. And this time there's a fumble as the ball is being given off to Price. Let's see who recovers. Castardo is giving off to Price. A fumble on the play. And as they unpile on this important play, it's Illinois recovering as Price recovered his fumbles. 4th and 4 for the first down as Castardo goes back to pass. He's rushed. He's thrown. Mancuso came in and threw him for a loss on the play, and Washington takes over. Big Joe Mancuso, who came in, missed him initially, and actually circled around, came in from behind, grabbed the quarterback, threw him down to the ground, and the Huskies have held. They take over at the 12-yard line. The quarterback in the I formation for the Huskies, and Seiler keeps the ball as he spins off the right side for 2 yards, moving that ball from the 11 to the 13-yard line. 50 seconds left to go in this first half to play. The ball is in the 13. The Huskies in possession. There's a fumble and a scramble on the ball. Let's see who recovers. Seiler fumbled that ball as he grabbed it, and it's recovered by Illinois. Recover the fumble. Illinois has the ball on the 15-yard line of the Huskies with just seconds to go in this first half. Back to pass is Tolliver. He throws. It is incomplete in the end zone. Batted down to the 22-yard line. 2 seconds to go in the half. Here's the snap. Here's the boot. It is high. It is good. The scoreboard clock shows the time is run out. And this is it. That's the end of the first half. And what a thrilling first half it is. With the score, the University of Washington 7, University of Illinois 3.
Halftime here. This is the Washington Husky band on the field right now. The halftime statistics are in. If you tuned in late, Washington is leading Illinois here at halftime at Pasadena in the Rose Bowl. It is the Washington Huskies 7 and the University of Illinois 3. The score for Washington was a 7-yard pitch out to Dave Copay, who went into the end zone standing up. The extra point was good by Ron Medved. Illinois came back, finally mounted their first sustained drive of the day, got inside the 10, lost the ball on a fumble, got it back, and then, having used all of their timeouts, they could not actually stop the clock with only 26 seconds to go. Threw a pass, desperation, albeit into the end zone, but that stopped the clock with 2 seconds to go. Jim Flankenhorn hit a field goal from the 22-yard line, making it a 32-yard field goal overall, and that was the complete scoring in the first half. Here's a complete rundown on the stats for the first half in this ball game. Illinois gained 111 yards rushing, lost 9, and netted 102 yards on the ground. The Washington Huskies only netted 59 yards on the ground. Illinois attempted 10 passes, completed 4 for a total of 43 yards. Washington had much greater success through the air, attempted 8 passes, completed 6 for a total of 71 yards. The overall yardage for the first half, Illinois had 145 yards and Washington had 130. First downs rushing, Illinois 5, Washington 2. First downs passing, Illinois 3, Washington 4. Here again, Illinois had slightly the better of it with a total of 8 first downs in the first half as compared to 7 for Washington. In punting average, the Illini again had just a bit the better of it, 42.5 average for Mike Tolliver, 37 yards for the University of Washington. And now we'll be set to go with the second half kickoff in just a moment. Second half of a most exciting Rose Bowl game, the 50th Rose Bowl game, if you will. The Illini are trailing the Washington Huskies by a 7-3 score. It has been a ball game complete with fumbles. Illinois had 3 the first half and Washington had 4. Illinois lost the ball twice and Washington lost it 3 times, so you can see that ball has changed hands many times. And the Illini were particularly hurt where penalties were concerned. They were penalized for 44 yards.
The Illini to our left, and the deep man in the middle is Price. Ball is heading for Price in the end zone, and it goes out of the end zone and toward the crowd at the far end of the field. Beautiful ended. All set to go, Illinois in their own 20-yard line. Warren is in motion. Tolliver hands off, quick opening. Grabowski finds daylight, goes off the left side, moves across the 30 to the 35, and is down to the 38-yard line. Lipke finally made the stop as big Jim Grabowski went darting off the left side for an 18-yard advance. And Illinois' first play from scrimmage here as the second half is underway. Jim Grabowski, who is just a sophomore, one of first down. And now Warren's flanked as Tolliver hands off to Price. Price cuts off the right side, goes across the 40 to the 42-yard line, and is dropped to the 42-yard line. And this time Warren's in motion, moving toward the left. Tolliver hands off, a thrust on the left side by Grabowski, but this time he doesn't have that big interference in front of him there, and as his blockers are rent asunder, Mancuso fumbles. We're in the second half now with hard hitting causing them. Price is in motion, moving out to the left. Tolliver rolls to his left, being rushed, throws, and it's almost intercepted. Pass is incomplete. Making a dive for that ball, almost intercepting it, was number 38, Charlie Browning, a junior for the Huskies. Bramwell is the deep safety. He has 3 men in front of him, forming a triangle there. Here's the boot. It's a spiral. Bramwell takes on the 20. He cuts to the sidelines to the 25, hit at the 27-yard line, and down he goes at the 27. Coming first and 10 on their own 27. Off the left side goes Medved, moving that ball to the 31-yard line, and it'll be his second down coming up, and wing back in the eye. Seiler rolls, keeps, goes off the right guard spot, yards forward, and picks up 2 yards in the play, moving that ball to the team. This time Seiler hands off to Browning, and Browning blasts over the right side for a first down, moving that ball to the 38-yard line before Fox and Hansen are in for the stop. And Grabowski also inside, and they have a halfback flanker on the left. Stacked in the eye. Seiler slides, fakes a pass, throws a pass. It's intercepted by Illinois. Donnelly with the ball to the 35-yard line and dropped at the 33. Seiler's pass intercepted by George Donnelly. A pass down the middle. Seiler made the tackle on the play as Donnelly intercepted, and Illinois
Washington 32. Price in motion to the left. Tolliver fakes to Price, hands off to his fullback Grabowski, who rams his way to the 30-yard line, and it's a slight gain in the play. It'll be 2nd and 8 to go. He's lead the Illini. Third quarter. There's a wide pitch out to Ward. Ward's the 30 to 25. Moves forward 3 more yards before he's hit by Browning and goes down to the 22. The right end this time is flanked. Warren is in motion to the left. Tolliver calls the signals. Tolliver keeps, bootlegs, keeps, and he rolls off the left side. Finds running room. Goes inside the 15 to the 10-yard line. He faked to his man in motion. There's a marker on the play. He faked to Warren, who was the man in motion, kept faking a little flat pass, and then finally tucked that ball in under his arm and kept moving to the 11-yard line. And let's see what will happen now with the official with the signal down there. They move the... Tolliver calls signals. Tolliver hands off to his fullback. There's a fumble. Let's see who recovers. Illinois. Tolliver calls signals. In motion is Warren. Grabowski is the ball carrier. He's hit hard as he moves forward for a slight gain, and he's about 1.5 yards or 2 yards short of the goal line. It's 3rd and 2 to go for the touchdown. Tolliver pitches out to Warren. Warren to the 5, the 4, the 3. He is there for a score. Just barely getting inside the goal line. Warren went over toward that flag. Just barely inside the goal line. We waited for the official signal to see whether or not he hit the sidelines. Trevor made it. He made it for the score. Illinois leads 9-7. 7 plays, 32 yards. Warren carrying it in. All right, Tolliver. It's spotted. Here's the boot. It is high. It is good. Oh, there's time out of the field with the score. Illinois 10, Washington 7. The flag for the score. Now it's set for the boot. Blankenhorn kicks. It's a short kick, and it's taken by Bramwell on the 25. He moved 30 to the 34, and down he goes. Here we're all set to go. Seiler slides to his right now. He keeps, and he's hit as he crosses the line of scrimmage, picking up just 2 yards in the play. Butkus rammed into him with a hard, jarring tackle as the ball was moved forward to the 37, along with Gary Eichmann. 10-7. Illinois 10, Washington 7. In motion is Stroud. Seiler moves to his right. He's hit hard before he can either option or pitch out. He is hit hard by Hansen and thrown to the turf for a loss on the 35-yard line. Man, I've never seen harder tackling Larry Stewart in any game.
Well, Bob, I'll tell you something. Those last 2 tackles were made by linebackers Butkus and Hansen, and they have been the defense for Illinois this year. And if Washington attempts to run at them, they're going to be in a little bit of trouble, Bob.
And now Junior Coffey is in the ball game for Washington. He was out with a broken foot. Seiler back to pass. He throws deep downfield. It is incomplete. Intended for Witters, big number 97, who was being guarded closely by Donnelly on the play for Illinois. Washington 7. Redmond is in punt formation for Washington. Here's the boot. It's a beautiful spiral. Look at that one go. All the way down to the 12-yard line where Dundee has it. He goes deep trying to get away. He's hit at the 10. And down he goes. As big 80-degree weather. There's a handoff and a move through the line, moving that ball from the 10 to the 13-yard line with Stam Price. The ball carrier on the play. It'll be 2nd down coming up and 7 to go. Wide to the right, the end. This time Castardo gives off to Wheatland, and Wheatland blasts his way across the 15. He stopped just barely over the 15-yard line as the center of the Huskie line. Direction. Once again, a split end to the right. In motion goes Wheatland. Calling signals is Castardo. Castardo is back to pass. He throws incomplete. Intended for Price, Sam Price, big number 47, who was in motion off to the right side, and Price had to reach back. That ball was behind him just slightly. Illinois Castano is at Tolliver's end to do the punting. Bramwell is the deep safety. He kicks from his 2. There's the boot. It's an end-over-end kick. Bramwell takes it to midfield to the 45, the 40. Oh, as he hit at the 40-yard line. So the Huskies now in the I formation. Seiler still with the ball, and he tries to pitch it and fumbles. The ball's jarred loose, but it's recovered by the University of Washington. Recovery. It's 2nd and 10. The ball is at the 37. Bramwell is in motion. There's a pass to Bramwell. It is complete in the flat, and he's down immediately by Ron Furr, number 35-yard line, Illinois territory. And a quick opener off the left side. The ball carrier is Steve Bramwell. Bramwell moves forward inside the 30 to 28. Finally stopped on the play by Dick Butkus, the All-American from the University of Illinois, as he moves forward to the 28-yard line. It's a first down. Washington has come in the lineup. And this time, Coffey carries the ball for the first time, moving 3 yards in the play to the 25-yard line. To run on it, but he is in the ball game. And now Seiler bootlegs, throws, it's incomplete. He was in and out of Coffey's mitts as Coffey went off to the right side, reaching for that one, almost had it. It fell to the ground, incomplete. Line of Illinois. Washington, Seiler gives up to Coffey. Coffey finds a big hole off the right side. Goes inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. A first down as Junior Coffey, who has been out of action because of that broken bone, the fastest back on the squad, a junior, 6'1", 205 pounds, picks up the first down. Line of Illinois, and this time it's given off to Bramwell. Bramwell off the left side, goes forward for a slight gain to the 15-yard line. Butkus and Minor in on the stop. Score 2nd and 8, the ball's in the 15-yard line. It's Coffey ripping off the right side, inside the 10-yard line, pulls his way to the 8-yard line. Grabowski makes the stop as Coffey has suddenly come to life here, shown the headline for him that he's had all season. Coming back after that broken foot, which has put him out of the training prior to the Rose Bowl game. To go, and the right side of the line for the Huskies goes out a little too soon. Flags go down all over the field. Back in directing the team. It's 3rd and 7. The ball's in the 15-yard line. Seiler going back to pass, throws deep to Bramwell. Intercepted at the 3-yard line by Donnelly. Donnelly's at the 10. Donnelly's at the 15, and is down at the 15-yard line by Mike Stroud. Intercepted at the 3-yard line. George Donnelly does it again. He's had 6 interceptions this year. The Illini put stars in their helmet every time they get an interception. This is the fullback Grabowski off the left side as he moves forward for 4 yards in the play. 4 yards in the play. That's Dundee, who's had the 6 interceptions during the year, and Donnelly also has had 3 interceptions this season. They're 2 of the men who have done such a great job defensively. So 2 more today gives them 5. All right, it'll be 2nd and 6 to go. And looking up at the scoreboard clock, that's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score. University of Illinois 10, University of Washington 7. Say, Larry. Bob Wolf along with Larry Stewart here in the Rose Bowl. Grabowski is the ball carrier, finds a big hole off the right side and moves forward now as the 4th quarter gets on the way to the 30-yard line. Mike Stroud makes the save at the 30-yard line. Illinois leading by a score of 10-7 in the ball. Up front for Illinois. And this time it's the ball carrier moving off the left side, Jim Warren, and Warren moves the ball to the 35-yard line. The ball in the 35 in Illinois territory as Tolliver gives off quickly to Grabowski. Grabowski hurdles off the right side, finds a hole, plows forward to the 45, 46-yard line before he's down by O'Brien and Stroud. Big Jim Grabowski, a sophomore, who led the team in scoring with 6 TDs, led in rushing, has been certainly a tremendous star this afternoon. Just the sophomore, as is so many others on the Illinois side, along with the Washington, both very young.
Along with the Washington, both very young teams. First and 10 to go at the 46. The ball's given to Price. Price sweeps to the right side, goes down the sideline, knocked out of bounds as he crosses midfield, knocked out of bounds on the 48-yard line as Mike Stroud again comes over. Into Husky territory. In motion goes the halfback. And there's a flag on the play as it appeared that Washington may have been either offside or drawn offside by Illinois. Illegal shift called against Illinois and offside against Washington, and each penalty offsets the other. So that's it in 4. Is the fourth period, 13 minutes and some seconds to go. Illinois in possession. This time the ball's given to Grabowski, who can't find a hole, trying to go off the left side of the line. He's hit and hit hard at the line of scrimmage. Briggs, big Mike Briggs, came in, the initial tackler for the Huskies. The left end split. Right half is in motion right now. And moving out to passes Tolliver. He hits the right halfback, Fern. And Fern. Cascardo making that pitch out to Fern. And Fern is tackled at the 43-yard line as Redmond makes the tackle for a first down for Illinois. Freddie Cascardo on the rollout to Ron Fern, who was the man in motion on the play. The end split, back to pass on the draw is Tolliver, but he hands off to Grabowski, and Grabowski goes forward for just a half a yard or so before he's hit by the center of the line, led by big number 66, Rick Redmond. Swing pass a short while ago was the first pass thrown by Illinois this half, incidentally. In motion is Price now, moving off to the right. Tolliver back to pass. He's back in the game. He looks, he throws deep downfield, a long bomb, incomplete. Intended for Dave Mueller, and that pass sailed through the air 45 yards, incomplete. This is the longest pass unleashed by Illinois this afternoon. The ball at the 42-yard line in Washington territory. Tolliver very deep to pass, throws, and is complete to the 30-yard line. Ron Fern immediately hit as he closed his arms around that ball. Charlie Browning came up behind him and tackled him at the 30. First down, Illinois. 30-yard line of Washington, Illinois in possession. Tolliver this time hands up to Price. Price goes to his left, cuts off the left end spot, moves forward, picks up 5 yards, goes inside the 25, goes to the 23-yard line, tackled at the 23. Cope and Browning both pinned them at the 23-yard line. 22-yard line. It's 2nd and 2 to go. And this time a thrust through the center of the ball carrier Grabowski. He has those legs turning, moves forward for a first down. First and 10, the ball on the 19-yard line of the Huskies. Mike Tolliver is calling the signals. Tolliver gives off to Price. Price moves off the right halfback slot, moves forward to the 15-yard line as Sam Price slams his way forward to the 15-yard line. He was stopped on the play by Redmond. And watching the game, they're watching intently now as the ball's given to Grabowski. Finds the hole at the right side. Grabowski goes all the way down to the 1-yard line. He finally stopped there. Jim Grabowski, and man, did he move. With a violent rush off that right side, he ripped tar and turned his way down where it's going to be first and goal to go. First and goal to go. And there's a dive over the center by Grabowski, but he's thrust back as the University of Washington line reaches up the entire center of the line. Tolliver calling signals in that I formation, gives to Grabowski. Grabowski goes forward close to the goal line. A pile up very close. There's no signal given yet as they unpile. It's very close to that goal line, and they're putting that ball just inches away. For the score. Quarterback sneak. Did he or did he not make it? They're still looking at that big pileup. Again, the massive Washington team just converged in the middle. They untangle. The ball is still inches away. And now that ball is so close that from this angle you cannot see daylight. Let's see whether Butkus can ram that ball forward from the center spot. Tolliver calls signals. Long count. A ball to Grabowski. Touchdown. Blankenhorn. Tolliver will hold. Snap down. It's booted. It is good. Well, there's time out in the field with the score. University of Illinois 17, University of Washington 7. The Gillette Stadium. Now we're getting set. Blankenhorn will do the booting. Bramwell, the deep man for the Huskies. 6:59 to go in this last quarter. Man for the Huskies. 6:59 to go in this last quarter. The kick is short. Bramwell takes it on the 12. Right down the middle to the 20, the 25, the 30, to the 40, but on the side of the 45, across midfield, down to the 40, the 36-yard line, before he's finally driven out of bounds. What a run back. What a run back by Steve Bramwell. And the Huskies move right back into this ball game as Bramwell went right down the middle, broke toward the left sideline, and was finally driven out of bounds, almost getting daylight. Donnelly drove him out of bounds at the 36-yard line on a 50-yard run back. The Huskies ball Illinois 36-yard line. Stroud in motion. Seiler. Pass incomplete. Ended for huddle in the I formation. In motion is Stroud. Seiler gives the ball off to Coffey, and Coffey blasts his way over the 35-yard line to the 32. Stopped in the play by Sutton and Butkus. Out of the huddle come the Huskies. Seiler this time gives off to his right halfback, Bramwell, who tried to cut off the left side, the weak side, and was stopped after a half-yard gain by Bill Miner. So there's a big play coming up now. It is a flank to the right this time as Seiler gives off to Bramwell in reverse of the left side, and he goes forward close to a first down. He's knocked out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It is a first down. A beautiful play that time. Seiler bootlegged the ball, rolling out on the left, and the play picked up the first down of the 26 of Illinois. Beautiful play. Seiler back to pass. He throws. It is intercepted. Butkus intercepts the ball. Dropped in his tracks. Big Dick Butkus intercepts the ball and sends it for Greenlee. Is dropped in his tracks at the 19. Illinois takes over as we pause 10 seconds for station identification. Out in a wide flank to the right. Backfield is split as the ball is given it a quick opener to Sam Price. Price blasts his way off the left side of the line, moves across the 25 to the 28-yard line, is dropped at the 28, and that is very close to a first down. A big car down below. Here's a quick handoff to Grabowski, and Grabowski moves forward for a first down to Illinois. It's a 17-7 game. Illinois leads the University of Washington, and there are 4 minutes and 3 seconds to go. 4 seconds to go. Ball in Illinois territory is given to Warren. Warren wiggles his way off the right side, spins away from one tackle, moves to the 35-yard line, is dropped at the 35-yard line. Coming over is a wide end as the ball is given off this time to Paulson. Paulson moving for a slight gain off the left side, moves forward 2 yards in the play. Hagan along with Cup in on the stop. 3 minutes and 7 seconds to go. And this time the ball carrier is third. Looking for a hole off the left side, finds one and cuts forward, moving across the 40 to the 42-yard line. A chance to play as he can in the closing minutes. The quarterback is Ron Axe. And the give is to Parola, Tony Parola, as both men get their first chance in 24 seconds left to go in this ball game. And this time it's the quarterback rolling out. Axe, he finds the big hole, goes up the right side, still moving, picks up 15 yards, 20 yards, and moves forward finally to the 36-yard line in Washington territory. Ron Axe. Ron Axe, the ball carrier, a sophomore, 6'2", on the option play, keeping that ball. Met Parola, 4 boys getting their opportunity here in the closing minutes of play. And this time it's Parola who's the ball carrier. Tony Parola, a sophomore, 5'10". He moves forward to the University of Illinois with 1 minute and 25 seconds left to go. And this time it's the quarterback, Axe, who fakes, keeps, moves forward inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And those seconds are ticking away. Anderson now in the backfield for Illinois, and they have a new lineup there as well. Axe rolls out to pass. He decides to cape. He cuts it off the right end spot and moves forward to the 23-yard line on the play. Tackled by O'Brien. 44 seconds left to go in the Rose Bowl game. Axe calling signals. Marker on the play. Axe back to pass. Looks. Decides to run with the ball. And he fumbles the ball as he's hit. Washington recovers. But let's see what happens on those markers. Forsberg recover that ball for the University of Washington Huskies. And we'll see now, illegal. High formation, the ball on the 23-yard line of the Huskies. Seiler back to pass. He throws a screen pass, and it's complete. But down in his tracks immediately is Jake Cupp. Cupp down in his tracks immediately and thrown for a loss on the screen pass on the play at the 12-yard line as Dave Anderson diagnosed it and came in and made the tackle. Illinois is offside in the play, moving 5 yards, moving that ball now to the 17-yard line of the Huskies. 18 seconds to go. It's 2nd and 10 for Washington. Seiler back to pass. He throws, and Bramwell makes a dive for it, but can't get to it. This is thrown near the sideline. Pass coached, hard fought, and excitement all the way. 3rd and 10 as Seiler again goes back to pass. He looks, he throws a pass deep downfield intended for Bramwell, and Bramwell is across the sideline stripe as he reached up from the crowd. Looked like he grabbed it among a whole pile of players and spectators who were ringing the side of the gridiron, but he was out of bounds when he went up for the ball. And so that makes it a ball being brought back now. And here's a penalty being stepped off. A personal foul against Illinois. Line up in that I formation once again. Seiler goes back to pass. He throws. It is incomplete.
You get normally in the final seconds. Here we go.
4 seconds left to go. And there's a reverse to Bramwell. A play that worked before. Bramwell going up the left side. He's hit by Russell. And that's the ball game. That's the end of the game, and the final score, Illinois 17, the University of Washington 7.